Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Saw that low heavy coming. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? What's the play here? The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Solid combo. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Recovers from burnout. Heading into... Were they baiting them into that? KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Connect with medium kick. Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. How will this impact things? Pops him with a Shoryu. Someone brushes that off and keeps going. That's experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout, using the gauge for a super arm. A quick breather. Oh, now that is a punish. Player 2 burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Shut up! I've had enough.
One player is in burnout state. Clutch, anti-air. Big gauge, what a lead with that anti-air. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
They are letting it fly from the... Perfect execution with the anti-air. Ooh, they're gonna... Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. James willing to risk it for the overdrive. The low. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? What now? Gets into perfect fireball range. Somehow fakes out the low kick. Quick step forward. What's next? Hits the drive. This is gonna hurt. Oh, left drive impact misses. A real test of nerves here. Closes it out. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Scores a punish counter right off the bat. What a read. Good anti-air.
How's this?
Goes for the fireball. Trips him up. What are these fighters thinking now? Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Taking stock. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Combo with the target combo. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 holding on, looking to impress with this super. They're thinking of scoring big off this cage use. Both fighters planning something? This delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. Knockdown and player fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A real test of nerve. This unleashes some big damage. Blocks the low kick. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? What now? Is this gonna be a and whiffs? They're wide open. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in. No good up high. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Gets a chance with that jump in. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Life lead opens up. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Very solid corner switch. Recovers from burnout. A quick breather. Smart play to KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
How's this? The overhead's good. Are we going to hit them with a stop and pop? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Super! Oh, Mustard saw something we didn't. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both fighters planning something? Flashes them. Player one is in a pretty fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player one will look to apply pressure. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Sets up with the jump in. Player two with a super act chisels them down.
One more.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are they thinking here? Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Oh, burnout on both sides? Caught in the crossover. Solid combo. Life lead opens up. Will that drive impact get punished? And that attack ends it. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? That drive impact doesn't get through. Player one had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Barely blocks the jump-in. Looking for a chance. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? The low heavy is denied. Unfazed by the switch and block. Which way you gonna block? That combo did decent damage. Meets them air to air. In Both fighters turns out. What are they gonna do? Adds a bit of OD spice there. Blocks the low kick. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Oh my god, the low's blocked. Oh, blocks the crosser. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in, uses their drive gauge. A jump. Into Hadouken. Uses the target combo as a filler. Reads the jump in perfectly. What will they do next? Looking for a hole. Barely blocks the jump in. This can lead to some big damage. What now? Presses for a reaction, but gotta do better than that. Anti-air in the clutch. Charges up the plasma. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Oh man, this is burnout, but they may have a plan here. A real test of nerves here. Somehow manages to block. I called it! I called it! Kicks out a kick. Hits the drive. Crowns him from above. Throws. I can't believe it. They are done. Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Combo with the target combo. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Takes a trip. Oh, what a move. Blocks the low heavy. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Sticks the jump in. Good heads-up decision, opting for the nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Overdrive Hadouken. The low doesn't connect. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Hits them with a stopping block. Scrapping is burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. They trade hits. Oh my god, they just pumped it up. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shin-Shoryuken.
This is the path I have chosen.
Both fight uses their drive gauge. Makes it on the fireball.
Real
Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Lots of aggression from both sides. What are they thinking here? Player 2 is in burnout. drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The pressure is so intense here. The quarter makes they were not cleared for takeoff. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Opts to create space to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, will this super art connect? Will that super be the turning point? Oh, burnout triggered! Big, low, reaching heavy. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Knockdown and decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Oh, let's go! Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 is working with a better game. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Impact squash! Oh, burnout triggered! They are not getting close to each other. So, what's next? A jump in? Closing moment closes it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round! Fight!
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Experiencing burnout. Which fighter will control the pace of the cross-up attack? Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Fires off the Shiku Hadouken. What's next? Player 1 has the super clutch anti-air. Dangerous range here. Escapes the corner. Close range projectile. Drives it back, misses. Both sides getting willing to risk it for the overdrive. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? The buffet is open. No hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSF touch. I don't know if this is enough to kill. It is over. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have. And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let us begin. This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Blocks the jump in. The low kick connects. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Was looking for that jump attack. Below heavy hits. Can't tech the throw. Holds out with the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The super armor baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Knockdown. Oh, burnout triggered. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Taking stock. Low heavy for the win. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Gets the knockdown, and now goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. Throws a bomb. This can lead to some big damage. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, here we go. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Player 2, huge chance after that wall splat. All the throw connects. Meaty burns out. Will this super art Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance at that jump in. Player 2 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. With the life gap opening up, they need KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Drive boosted hookup experiencing burnout. Going in. Player 2 has an empty drive loop. This is a very precarious situation. Breaks those shins. Not much life left, but charges forward. They're going for the super KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak